This Dr. Airsoft product review is brought to you by Mad Bull Airsoft and SOCOM Gear.
We're going to shoot the Matrix Iron Face Carbon Steel Striker Lower Face Mask.
They look amazingly similar to the Brass Guard Bat and Stalker masks. And yeah, that's because somebody's probably copying them. These are available at Evike for less money than the Brass Guard. This one's $18, does not cover the ears. And the, what's the name of this one? The Generation 2 is $25.
So we're going to see if the dollar savings will be worth it to you.
Well, let's see. No, the BB didn't go through, but you have that same fragmentation thing going.
Dr. Airsoft, I hardly recognize you. What is that thing you're wearing?
Okay, the reason I'm wearing the, and I have to look down to read it, the Matrix Iron Face Carbon Steel Striker Metal Mesh Lower Half Mask, is to show how it goes together with goggles. We're wearing the Revision Desert Locust here with it, and you can see, what do you think of the fit?
Well, let me check something. The seal is pretty good. I mean, there's not going to be any BB skid in here. You know, it's not bad.
Okay. Let's try it with the Generation 2.
Okay, now we're back, and you look a little bit different. Now what do you got?
Well, this is the Generation 2 Matrix Iron Face Carbon Steel Striker Metal Mesh Lower Half Mask in black for $25. And yeah, it's nice that it covers the ears, but look at what's going on here. I don't know if the camera's picking.
Yeah, hang on.
Actually some gap.
Yeah, I got. There's a gap here in the nose. Clear shot at the bridge of your nose, and the bones of your cheek are visible at least on one side.
So that's if you fit it instead of putting the mask, or instead of putting the goggles on top of the mask, just having them butt right against it. Let's try putting it on top and see what happens.
Okay, how's the fit there?
Feels fine.
Okay, how's the cheek well, Doc?
Okay, I'm aiming through the sights. I'm using the iron sights, and it's not the easiest. It's not the most natural, but it can be done.
Okay, now you've got the Generation 1 version on. How does that feel?
I can see. I can aim. I'm looking through the iron sights, and I've got my bead on something here, and it's working. Yeah, so you can do it. Differences between the Generation 1 and the Brass Guard Stalker. On the Generation 1, you have an actual hole that BBs can get through, right where the, I don't know, just call that a brad or a rivet?
I would call it a grommet.
The grommet for holding the strap on. And then the other thing that I found was that the form of the mask itself, if you get the Brass Guard, it kind of conforms to your face. If you get the Striker from Evike, it does not conform to your face. It's a lot flatter.
It's got a much shallower contour.
Yeah, but as far as taking a hit, they both can take a hit. Although, because the Generation 1 allows a BB to go right through a hole in the side of the mask, I don't recommend the Generation 1. The Generation 2, however, seems to be okay.
Don't forget to tell these people about the podcast.
Yeah. The podcast is Airsoft Medicine. You can get it at iTunes. We come out monthly. It's a 30-minute program on airsoft safety and more. And you can listen to that every month, along with the other podcasts you're listening to. Also, our website is airsoftmedicine.com, and at the website you can find links to our YouTube, you can find links to our Facebook, links to our podcast. All of it's right there. Stay tuned for more videos on safety products, and until next time, this is Dr. Airsoft and Rangemaster Larry telling all of you to play safely. This Dr. Airsoft product review was brought to you by Mad Bull Airsoft and SOCOM Gear.